It's September 17th. I'm Christian McAllister, and these are your top stories. 2 weeks ago, we launched a CQ TV. We wanted to know what you thought about the show. Here's what you had to say.
Well, I like how it interviewed other people and it wasn't just like one person stating facts about stuff.
I really liked the person of the week, interviewing that, because it's cool to see other students in the student body.
I liked it. It wasn't boring and it involved students.
As they approach graduation, many students are considering joining the military and are preparing to take the ASVAB, or the Armed Services Vocational Aptitude Battery. I spoke with senior Cameron Thompson about why he is considering the military and when he is preparing to take the test. So why do you want to join the Army?
For the opportunities to fight for my country, travel, or the job opportunities.
And you plan on taking the ASVAB when?
Next month.
Recruiters like Staff Sergeant Lorianne Lordy have been available to answer questions about joining the military, as well as about why taking the ASVAB as a high school student is a good option.
Why students should take it now is traditionally the pen and paper version is the easiest version of the ASVAB that you can take. It's valid for 2 years. Even if you're not interested in taking the ASVAB test for military purposes, it can also be used for career concept purposes as well.
Students will be able to take the ASVAB on October 29th. The deadline to sign up for the test is October 17th. For more information about the ASVAB, contact Career Specialist Daphne Sanders. In other news, last Friday, the Drama Club held their annual event, the Improv Olympics. Our own Sydney Gray McDonald attended to find out how the Drama Club makes fundraising fun.
Thanks, Christian. This past Friday, I attended the 12th Annual Improv Olympics put on by the Drama Club.
Drama Club teacher Kelly Melton broke his Drama Club students into 4 teams who then competed before a packed house for audience donations. The evening proved to be both profitable and fun. Drama Club President Mackenzie Quinn Barnett explained why this first show this season is so important for those students new to drama.
Improv Olympics doesn't have a lot of pre-planning like other shows. You don't have to memorize lines or build a set or anything, but because it's the first show of the year, it takes a lot of dedication and putting yourself out there, because a lot of these kids haven't worked together much, so this is their first time being on stage with other people, and you might not know people that well, so it takes a lot of courage to put yourself out there like that.
Overall, everyone who participated and attended felt like the Improv Olympics rated high on the applause meter. Reporting for the CQ TV, I'm Sydney Gray McDonald. Back to you, Christian.
Thanks, Sydney. The Interact Club is an organization that gives students a chance to work with a local Rotary Club and participate in various charities and fundraisers that benefit the Sumter community. Anthony D. spoke with junior Tanitra McBride about why students should consider joining.
Thanks, Christian. I'm here with Tanitra McBride, who's a member of the Interact Club. Tanitra, why do you think it's important for students at Sumter High to join the Interact Club?
It's a great way to get in touch with our community.
Could you provide some examples of things you do?
We have an event called Cowboy Pingo, which helps a fundraiser for a local nursery home in and out of South Carolina.
All right. Thanks, Tanitra. Back to you, Christian.
The Interact Club meets on Wednesday mornings in the Media Lab in the library. If you're interested in finding out more about this organization, contact English teacher Kimberly Heflin in room A104. It's time now to turn to entertainment, and that means we're going to talk with our own entertainment reporter, Amanda Redfoot.
Thanks, Christian. If you're a reader and lover of John Green, Rainbow Rowell has written Eleanor and Park, a novel that will touch your heart the same way that Green's novels do. Set in the late 1980s, Eleanor and Park are both outcasts in high school trying to find their way, who both fall desperately in love with each other. Although Eleanor and Park was published in 2013, it's gained a lot of attention in the world of young adult literature this fall. Perhaps you'd rather put down your romance novel and pick up a leather jacket. If so, Sons of Anarchy started their final season on September 9th. Featuring character Jax Teller, the first episode focused around the Sons of Anarchy Motorcycle Club Redwood original president escaping prison as he seeks revenge for Tara's murder. Filled with more blood and turmoil than ever before, the new season of Sons of Anarchy will definitely keep you on the edge of your seats. You can watch Sons of Anarchy Tuesdays at 10 p.m. on FX. That's all for entertainment, but if you want to find out more, visit thecqonline.com. Back to you, Christian.
Thanks, Amanda. Coming up, we'll get the rundown on sports, meet our student of the week, and find out about a feature that will be appearing in our upcoming edition of the Cox Quill. But first, a word from our sponsors.
USC Sumter has been part of the community for almost 50 years. We believe in developing the whole student. We offer a variety of clubs, student organizations, and athletics. We believe brick and mortar classrooms and face-to-face interactions are just as important as online options. We believe students need choices and paths to a degree. Although we know more than anyone the value of a degree, we believe it should be a degree without debt.
Welcome back. Sydney Gray McDonald has been keeping up with all of our Gamecock teams. So let's find out what the latest scores are. Sydney?
I'm Sydney Gray McDonald, and this is your Gamecock Sports Update. The varsity football team is currently 3-1 for the season after defeating Lakewood 35-12. The Gamecocks have a home game this Friday against Rock Hill. The JV football team is currently undefeated, outmatching the Gators 38-0. They travel to Rock Hill on Thursday. In volleyball, the varsity team defeated Spring Valley 3-1. The Lady Gamecocks are now 9-2 for the season. After delays last slowed the beginning of the season, the girls tennis team lost their first match to Manning on Monday of this week. Their next match is at Carolina Forest on Thursday. Girls golf finished third at Camden in their second match of the season. Their next match is on September 18th against Lugoff Elgin. And finally, the boys cross country team placed 10th out of 27 teams in their first match of the season at Hammond. They placed 5th out of 11 teams last week at Camden. In both meets, Gamecocks were led by freshman Brandon Poston, who placed 6th in the Hampden meet and 2nd at the Camden meet. To find out more about what's happening in sports and which athletes are stepping up on the field of play, check out the CQOnline.com. Back to you, Christian.
Isabel Houck has been searching our school for students who stand out because of their involvement in multiple aspects of SHS life. So, who is our student of the week? Isabel?
Thanks, Christian. I'm here with our student of the week, Keelan Yearman. Keelan, what programs are you involved in with Sumter High?
Obviously the Air Force Junior RCC program, run men's cross country, and I take AP classes.
Okay, and what do you want to be when you're older?
I want to become an aerospace engineer.
And what does that entail?
Basically just the design, the manufacturing, the math and science that goes behind making airplanes, satellites, and such fly.
What fascinates you about it?
It's just, I like math and science, and I like how a system comes together, and it just really fascinates me how things fly.
Okay, thank you. You can learn more about our student of the week on the CQ Online. Back to you, Christian.
Corey Gant has been working on a feature story for our first edition of the Cox Quill. Let's go to him now and find out what's happening in the world of SHS art.
Thanks, Christian. For the October 17th edition of the Cox Quill, I've decided to take a look at Sumter High's art program and see what it had to offer. I focused in on junior Trey Graham. Here's a little of what he had to say.
I guess I get my inspiration from seeing the finished product and seeing the expression on people's faces.
Trey relies mostly on pencils and pens to create his art. As he has grown as an artist, he has also grown as a person.
Anything is possible if you put your mind to it. It doesn't matter what anybody tells you. If they say you can't do it, anything is possible, you can do it. Just never give up and keep your head up high.
Trey's can-do attitude has been instilled by art teacher Heidi Adler, who says he is popular, intelligent, hardworking, and he can do anything. To read more of Trey's story, check out the October 17th edition of the Cox Quill. Reporting for the CQ TV, this is Corey Gant. Back to you, Christian.
Thanks, Corey. That's all for this edition of the CQ TV. Our next show will air on October 1st. In the meantime, check out the CQOnline.com to see what's happening at SHS. Reporting for the CQ TV, I'm Christian McAllister. Have a blue and gold day, Sumter High.